just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's back. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Gators offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lagway. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they can't bring him down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And that run produces a decent gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Incomplete. It was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And they'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Breaks into the clear. Impressive spin there. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets rid of it on the move. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Runs through the defender. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Quick throw to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Pulls it in. It's ball. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets loose. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
That's caught. It's Wilson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Trying to run it. It's ball. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for some space. It's gone. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. We'll see if they can do better here. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'm shocked
this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris, you know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Canes will have to kick this away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To the air, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting fourth down and inches. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. The big man goes all the way to the end zone with a pick six. Get him some oxygen.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Bringing pressure. Looking for a deep completion. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the left. A change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
With the catch, it's Wilson. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Ritter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Running with purpose. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And there's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
When they come out firing here to start this second half, they didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or they try to go through the air again?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And now the running back's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
He shreds the tackle. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it again. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire 1st half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points. And the Gators were 1st and 10 here. Handoff on a single back formation. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Snags a quick throw. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down.
Will take over 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Miami offense will take over.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Miami, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Caught in the backfield. It's a Joseph. Oh, tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Working clock with the ground game. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. A handoff to the back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.